I nodded, pretended to believe her, watched her drive away, and then I followed. She walked away, across the lobby, shoulders straight despite everything. Not the same woman who once humiliated me under nightclub lights, but someone humbled, unsure, and, for the first time, real. I returned to my office where my business partner waited, eyebrow raised. "Crisis averted?" he asked. "Transformed," I replied, "into an opportunity for both of us." He nodded thoughtfully, the kind of nod that carried understanding, rather than approval. "From the ashes of what burns us, we build something stronger." He'd said that often during our company's grueling early months. I stepped to the window, gazing out over the skyline of the city that had witnessed my greatest fall and my greatest rise. The words that once echoed in my head like a curse. He can't provide any more. No longer held any power. Because I had learned something far more valuable than how to rebuild a career. That true provision doesn't come from wealth, titles, or validation. It comes from what we create for ourselves, from resilience, from purpose, from becoming the kind of person no loss can break. In the end, the greatest success wasn't revenge. It wasn't even the millions in valuation or the penthouse above the park. It was the peace, the clarity, the freedom from needing anyone else to define my worth. And that, more than any title, any salary, any fleeting relationship, was the real victory. If you've made it this far, thank you for walking through this journey of loss, betrayal, and rebirth. If this story resonated with you, consider subscribing. It helps more than you know. And if you're looking for more like this, I've handpicked 2 others you'll love. Click either one. I'll see you there. Until then, take care of your story. It's yours to write. It was just 3 months ago when my life seemed perfect. Executive position at a prestigious firm, luxury car in the garage, a beautiful house in an upscale neighborhood, and a wife who seemed to adore me. I had worked tirelessly for 15 years to build that life, climbing the corporate ladder one painful rung at a time. But it all came crashing down with a single email. The company was restructuring. My entire department, gone. No warning, no explanation, just sterile corporate jargon masking the brutal truth. I was expendable. Sure, the severance package was generous, but money runs out. And in my industry, at my level, new positions don't exactly show up overnight. The first week she was supportive, told me we'd get through it together. By week 2, the changes began. The disappointment in her eyes when I mentioned another rejection. The sighs when I suggested adjusting our lifestyle, even temporarily. By week 3, she barely looked at me. Then came the late nights. At first it was drinks with coworkers, helping a friend through a crisis. Excuses that I wanted to believe. 15 years of marriage made me need to trust her. But the perfume that clung to her at 2 a.m. wasn't hers. The lipstick shade, slightly smudged. Not the one she'd applied that morning. I confronted her gently. "Is something wrong? Is there something we need to talk about?" She rolled her eyes, called me paranoid, told me to focus on finding a job instead of inventing problems. And maybe she was right. Maybe unemployment had made me paranoid. Until last night. She dressed, with more care than usual. A designer dress I'd never seen before. Jewelry that still had the tags. Perfume applied with surgical precision. Another girl's night, she said.